All of you. Mrs. Henson's second grade class, they actually are going to be coming on the stage here in a couple minutes after I announce a few things. But they've been learning about schools in the past and looking at the differences between schools long, long ago and school systems now. So they're going to share a little bit about what they've learned about schools in the past with you. Before they come up, though, as you know, it is a time of year where we celebrate holidays, and I just wanted to let you know a couple of events that are going to be coming up and things that you'll want to make sure is on your calendar, on your family's calendar, so that you know about them. And one important tradition that we have here is a holiday concert, and many of you are in the concert, so we want to make sure you know the date, an important date, and it is December 15th. So December 15th at 5:30 p.m., our elementary school, so K through 6 students, should come here in the theater because you're going to perform starting at 5:30. So that means you should be here earlier than that, right? At least a good 20 minutes early to make sure you're all set. Okay? What day is our concert? December? You got it. December 15th. December 15th. A couple other things going on. The high school and the middle school, the theater program, they've been working really hard on a performance. Does anybody know the story, The Emperor's New Clothes? Yeah. Yeah? Maybe not. Some people do. Well, they've been working on the performance, The Emperor's New Clothes, and it's going to be here in the theater next week. So if your family has an open evening on either December 8th or 9th at 7 o'clock p.m., you can come here in the theater and you can support our theater program that is led by Mrs. Julie Aylward. So that's very exciting. It should be a really good performance. Also, they're doing a matinee, which means it's during the daytime, at 2 o'clock p.m. on Saturday the 10th. So you could also come here that day. And my understanding is that it costs only a dollar, I believe, for people to come in and able to watch the performance. But if you are a student at Windsor schools, in the elementary school, you can come for free on Saturday the 10th. So it's a way for the theater program to thank you for your support. So we want to make sure your families know about that. One last announcement is that before we head off on the holiday season, if you remember last year, we started I'm going to call it a tradition because we're hoping to do it regularly. We had a holiday lunch. Do you guys remember when we all got together, everybody in this room, all the adults, all the kids, got together before we went away for the holiday? Our kindergarten students probably don't remember that, do you? Because you weren't here. But it's a time for us all to come together as a community and just celebrate being a community and being who we are, State Street School, and also celebrate the holidays. So there is a special lunch the Monday before we go on break. And all the adults, again, that are in the room, you are welcome to participate in the lunch, and the cafeteria is going to be serving a very special meal for you that day. I believe the meal is, if I can get it all right, ham and mashed potatoes and squash and pineapple and fresh baked rolls and apple crisp, and I think I got everything on that. So it should be a fun time for us to come together. Last year, I remember several classes made a special placemat for where they sat at their table. You could talk to your teachers about that and see if that's something you'll have time to do again, some special placemat, because we will have the whole multi-purpose room where you usually eat decorated to celebrate the seasons too, okay? So looking forward to that event as well. If Mrs. Henson's second grade class could come up on the stage and join us.
For social studies, we have been learning about America long ago to go along with our weekly unit, the Wild West. We did some research on what schools were like long ago out west on the prairie. In writing, we decided to compare schools long ago to schools today. Here are some of the comparisons we came up with. This is what a typical schoolhouse looked like on the prairie in the early 1800s.
Long ago, children had to walk many miles to get to school even when the weather was bad. Now children take buses to school. Long ago, children played games like hoops, marbles, and hide and seek outside at recess time.
Now children have play structures to play on. Sometimes they play basketball or kickball or other games.
Long ago, younger students used chalk or charcoal to write with. Now students use pencils to write with.
Long ago, children had to go outside to the outhouse if they needed to go to the bathroom. If it snowed, the teacher had to shovel the path to it.
Now students have boys and girls bathrooms inside their school building, usually close to the classroom.
Long ago, children wrote on small chalkboards called slates because paper was very expensive.
Now sometimes students write on small whiteboards with special markers. Long ago, some schools had paper windows because glass was hard to get and cost a lot of money.
Now schools have glass windows to keep the classroom comfortable in all kinds of weather.
Long ago, students had to sit on three-legged stools or benches, which they had to share.
Now students sit on chairs that are just the right size for them.
Long ago, if students did not do their schoolwork, they had to put on a tall, pointy hat called a dunce cap and sit in front of the classroom.
Now, if students refuse to do their work, they go to the playroom and think about what would be the responsible thing to do. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Good job. Good job, Jack. Yay, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, that was nice. Before we get started on collecting our chips, we just want to tell you about a little kindness project that we want to do as a school in December. So Mrs. Taft is going to show you a picture of this guy. Raise your hand if you know who he is. The Grinch. Now, the Grinch has one part of his body that is smaller than everyone else's. What is it? His heart. So we are going to make his heart grow. What do you think we need to do to make his heart grow? Kind of make him happier. What? Not matter. No. What do you think we have to do? We have to kind of Make him see all the kindness that is around him so his heart will grow. What are some things that we can do to show him kindness or to show him that there's kind things going on in our school? What's one thing we can do?
We can help him eat.
We can help each other eat, sure. What's another thing we can do?
We can be nice.
We can be kind to our classmates. Good one.
We can make him be nice to each other.
We're going to be nice to each other.
We could let other friends, when we're using something, use it first.
Oh, yeah, we can share our belongings. So what we're going to do, and I'm sorry, you can give one more.
You have to be kindful.
Oh, that's a good one. Kindful. Okay, so what we're going to do is your teacher, at his or her discretion, that means at a time he or she chooses, is going to let you make a heart.
You get hearts.
Oh, we get hearts. I'm sorry. Good thing I have Mrs. Taft here. Go ahead.
Let me do it? Okay, so these are things like more than earning our chips. These are special times when you're being kind to your friends. Your teacher's going to have lots of little red hearts, and they're going to be able to hand it out to you, and you can write your name on it, and you can tape it right on the Grinch. And we want to fill up his body, and I left him some room on the sides because I know we can fill up his whole body with our little hearts with our names, and I figured we could fill up all around him too. So if you're doing something super kind or super thoughtful, your teacher's going to hand you a little heart, and you can write your name on it, and when your teacher says it's a good time, you can tape your heart to the Grinch. And we want to see if we can fill him up, all his whole body and around him, before we leave for break in a couple weeks. The Grinch is going to be hanging up near the office. I think that's a great space for him. So your teachers will get lots of little hearts for you to write your name on. That's it. All right. Here you go. All right, 6th grade, bring your chips down. We're almost there. I'll switch. You go over there and Phil, I'll stand here. Sure. 5th grade, come on down too. Are you being respectful today? I've heard some sassiness coming from you. 4th grade, come on down. Fourth grade. Those would be my people not listening. Come on, Tice. Come on, you can do it. All right, 3rd grade. Nope. Yeah, 3rd graders, you coming? 3rd graders, are you out there? Hey, Cohen and William, I can see you. You're not making safe choices. Friends, don't forget to use your best listening skills right now. Our best quiet bodies. 2nd grade, come on down. All right, before I can call the 1st grade, I need everybody to show me their best, respectful, responsible, safe behavior, because it's really noisy, and Steve doesn't like to get full when it's too noisy. He only likes it when it's quiet. Nice job, that sounds better. All right, 1st grade, come on down. Yeah, do your best listening. Me too, friend. Whoops. Sneaky little guys. All right, kindergarten, come on up. We're so close. Kindergarten? Oh, cool. Show me your best sign language cheer. Nice work. This might... Ooh, so close, but we're not quite there. So close, but not quite, friends. What? You forgot them. That's okay. That's okay. Some classes forgot theirs, but that's okay. We're almost there. So remember, be super kind, respectful, responsible, and safe. Earn those chips, and try to see if you can earn some hearts to fill up the Grinch. That's it. Friday, during lunch, the PTF will be selling spirit sticks. During lunches, Friday, spirit sticks. Get your spirit stick buying selves ready. Is that it? All right, kindergarten, have a great day. I know. We need to dismiss them first every time. They only have 15 minutes. Mrs. Ewald, are you going to come to PE with us today? Okay.
Y'all ready for this?